one and all to Dramafest 2011. My name is Justin Vinall, and this next show you're about to watch is called A Product of False Affection. It is a show that I wrote and directed, and I hope you all enjoy it.
What are you doing?
What does it look like, Parson?
Why do you keep doing this?
What do you mean?
This, packing up and threatening to leave. I don't understand what you want from me.
I don't want anything from you. I just want to leave.
You always say that. You walk out of my house and oh, what a surprise. You come back to my doorstep and cry and whine. Oh, please, Parson, I didn't mean to do any of this. Just like that. Aren't you tired of it? Tired of all this nonsense you're making?
I feel like you don't appreciate me or the things I do for you. You only care about what I can do. Do you remotely think of what I want?
So that is far from the truth. Do you know how much I provide? Like, getting you all this jewelry, like that necklace I got you for Christmas? Isn't that considered enough for you? Put your bags back in the bedroom now.
Don't touch me! I've had enough!
Listen, put this shit back in the bedroom now!
I swear to God, I'm gonna call the cops so you don't get off of me!
Alright, fine. Look, you're upset, and I get that. But yelling and screaming irrationally will—
I can't stand being with you anymore. I've got nothing left for you. I want someone who won't hurt my feelings.
Feelings? Is that what this is about? You know what? There are bigger issues in our lives, Melissa. You're ruining my routine with all this. Just because I work doesn't mean I don't care for you.
Routine? All you do is sit in your stupid chair, reading books and talking on the phone with God knows who.
And what are you suggesting?
Are you seeing another woman?
What? Why are you bringing this up again? I always tell you the truth.
Then why won't you tell me who you're on the phone with every night?
See, I don't know. I talk to a lot of people. It's usually just my friends.
Right. What's new? I knew I should have left you the first time.
Melissa, you're overreacting. You need to figure things out.
No, you need to figure things out. Figure things out with that girl.
I'm not doing anything with her.
Oh, but you are talking to her, aren't you? Look, the first time I met you, you were a great guy, and I loved you. But now, you neglect me, make me feel worthless, and worst of all, I don't even think you mean it when you say you love me.
What do you want me to say? I love you. I love you. I love you. Is that good enough? Do I have to say it 1,000 times more?
I'd rather be alone than to be with you for another minute. I'll be back for the rest of my things tomorrow. Maybe you can think about how you hurt me.
Good evening. I'd like to make an appointment with Professor Rufus Hartford. My name is Parson Plainview. No, it must be tomorrow morning. All right, sounds good. I have one question now. The medication that the professor uses, can it make someone fall in love with them? Thank God you're here.
You must have had quite the problem if you need me here this urgently. I had to fly all the way out from Philadelphia to get to Boston this morning. Oh, and good morning to you too, sir.
You made it on time anyway. My name is Parson Plainview.
Professor Rufus Hartford, but you may call me Rufus.
Right, look, I'm willing to pay you very handsomely for this particular job.
Yes, you mentioned it briefly over the phone. What would you like me to do?
My girlfriend wants to leave me. She says she doesn't love me anymore. I've convinced her several times to stay with me, and it's always worked until now. Everything's a mess, so I need you to inject her with something so she falls in love with me again.
That's not what we discussed on the phone.
Yeah, I know, but isn't it your job? You can change feelings, can't you?
Well, yes, in some cases. But treating emotions like this is different from my profession. These products are getting attention. I don't want them to be treated in the wrong way.
It won't be wrong. You'll be helping me out, fixing something.
Only if they're willing to receive treatment. Does she want to fall back in love with you?
No.
Then I don't think there's much I can do for you. Why don't you find a new woman?
Find a new woman. No, she's perfect. Has an amazing body, and I love everything about her.
Aside from her perfect curves, what is it that you love about her?
Let me think, all right? Oh, she is willing to compromise with me from time to time.
But that's the problem at hand, Mr. Plainview. There's no more compromise, and I cannot perform my job.
Please, you gotta help me out here. I can't let her leave me like this. I need her.
Obviously, not in an emotional way. I'm sorry, Mr. Plainview. There's nothing you can do.
$10,000. Just inject her with the serum, take the money, then never come back here again. Deal?
I really can't.
20,000. 10 to do the job, another 10 to never speak of this again. I don't say a word, and you don't say anything. That's $20,000. What do you say?
Fine. Let me check my inventory.
Just out of curiosity, how long does this last?
The serum that I will be injecting will make her fall in love with you forever. You'd better be committed to this girl. The slightest sign of mistreatment will drive her to madness. Dark news will only worsen it. You must be extremely careful when it comes to these serums. Understood?
I get it.
I want your word. These side effects are
I'll take good care of her, Rufus.
We have to combine two chemicals in order to create this elixir. See, these chemicals are just hormones, like happiness, sadness, despise, lust, just every kind of emotion here. We need chemical number 9, which is the compound of happiness, and chemical number 82, which is the compound of affection. That's all she'll feel for you. Complete love.
Hey, who's this?
Oh, this is my doctor, Rufus Hartford. He's making a house call.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet you.
Same to you, ma'am. I do apologize, but I didn't catch your name.
Melissa Fidelio.
Oh, Melissa, you sure are lucky to be with Mr. Plainview here.
I sure was.
I present to you a concoction of love.
Are you sure it'll work?
It's very likely. Are you sure we should be trying?
I'm paying you a lot to do this. Don't back out on me now. You play with emotions for a living. This one person shouldn't make a difference to you. All right, hurry up. She'll be leaving soon. When she comes back, I'm going to talk to you, and you just present her, all right?
No. You do it.
What? I've never done this before.
I'm not doing it to someone forcibly, and I'm not starting now.
Do you want the money? Fine, I'll do it. But you get nothing. Do you want that? It's up to you.
I guess I'll...
You need to guess.
That's last thoughts, Parson.
So you're really going to leave? Just like that?
I made it clear.
Can I talk to you one last time before you leave?
About what?
I want to talk about us. That's it.
Why? There's nothing else
Please,
to say.
Melissa, I won't try to convince you to stay.
Fine.
Were you happy at all? With me? I mean, was I good to you with the time we had together?
Before I found out you cheated on me? Yes.
I never intended to hurt you. It just happened.
But with her. You started planning your life with her, right?
Well,
You always tell me the truth, remember?
yes.
Did you love this girl?
I did not.
So she was just a play buddy.
In some cases.
What does that make me?
Someone that I care deeply about.
Do you love me?
I do. Do you?
I did.
Stop!
There.
When will she wake up?
In a matter of minutes.
This better work.
I believe it will.
You believe it will? You don't sound that confident.
Trying it on somebody who isn't willing to love is something that I have never done.
It's all over now. Will she remember any of this?
Any dark or depressing corners of her mind will be closed away. She won't remember anything bad unless you bring it up.
Right.
Did I fall asleep?
Just for a while. How are you?
I feel good. It's nice to see you.
It's nice to see you too.
I feel dizzy.
Probably just got up too fast. You look beautiful.
Stop that. You're too kind. You always are.
I guess so. Tell me you love me.
I love you, Parson.
I have to talk to my friend. Go to sleep and get some rest, alright? You seem exhausted.
Good idea. Will you be out much longer? I feel like we haven't talked in ages.
I'll join you in a bit.
What's that box for?
Oh, presents for you. Take them in the bedroom.
That's sweet, Parson.
Smooth talk, like the good old days. We're all done here?
Yeah, I suppose we are. My payment, of course.
Alright. Hey, thanks a lot for this.
Yeah, just in case something happens, here's my card.
I can take care of it. Alright?
Hello there, Pumpkin. I made you your favorite dinner, beef and broccoli stew.
Put it on the table.
Oh, well, okay.
Hey, Melissa. Come over here. Why did you turn my radio off?
I thought you were reading, so...
I am reading a book. And I'm also listening to the radio. My favorite station, nonetheless. It's called multitasking, alright? Turn my radio on and don't touch it again.
Yes, sir.
Good job. You have to constantly remind some people. Hello? Oh, hey, babe. Now the girl's doing dishes again. I can come over when? 10 o'clock? No good. I'll be at your place after midnight, alright? Be ready for me. Yeah, love you too.
Who was on the phone?
Some friends.
Oh, got any plans tonight then?
Yeah, go bowling. Something like that.
What time will you be home?
Tomorrow morning, tonight. Depends on how much fun I have.
Okay. Hey, Pumpkin.
What?
I love you.
Love you too.
Are you one of Parson's friends?
More of an acquaintance, ma'am. May I come inside?
Sure thing, sir.
Is Parson home?
Oh, he left a while ago. Why, are you looking for him?
No, actually, I wanted to talk to you.
Oh, how come?
I just wanted to make sure that everything's good between you and Parson.
Everything's fine.
Has he been at all rude, mean, or distasteful?
No, why? What makes you say that?
Listen, ma'am, may I call you Melissa?
Sure, what do I call you?
Dr. Hartford.
Are you Parson's doctor?
Sort of. He recently invested in some medication, and I just need to know how he acts towards you. You can be honest with me. I won't tell him.
He's a real great guy, don't get me wrong. He can be a little mean. He often gets upset, but he's fine a few hours later.
So his attitude has been aggressive.
Just a little bit, but we're happy. I'm happy.
Melissa, is he treating you badly?
Sometimes, but I know he doesn't mean to do any of the bad things he does to me. He does love me.
This is worse than I thought.
Is something wrong with Parson?
This is getting out of hand.
What is it?
A week ago, Mr. Plainview hired me to give you a heavy dose of medication that would make you fall back in love with him.
That's stupid. You're making that up. That's impossible. How can you make someone fall in love with you? I don't believe you.
Please allow me to show you.
This is silly. Parson loves me way too much to do something like this.
This is what I gave you. I created this out of happiness and affection. You were meant to feel only this, only for Parson.
What did I do to deserve this?
He said you were going to leave him.
I couldn't imagine why. I don't even know what to do.
Quite frankly, I am trying to figure out what to do for you.
No! You've done enough. I just want him to want me. He does love me, right?
I believe so.
You believe so? If he went through all of this just to get me to fall back in love with him, he has to love me, right?
Maybe you should sit down.
I don't need to sit down. I'll be fine.
I am trying to help you.
You've done enough. Just leave. Actually, would you like some coffee?
Sure. I am terribly sorry for all this. I never wanted to see you this way. It's given me quite a different view about my profession, about morality.
Right.
Oh, could you excuse me for a few moments?
Certainly.
I do apologize, Miss Fidelio. I have some urgent meetings to attend to.
But you haven't even taken a sip out of your coffee.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
I want to talk. I made you coffee.
Shouldn't you be sleeping?
Parson, did you do something to me? Did you make me fall back in love with you? A doctor came over after you left.
Where is he?
He's gone. Why did you do it?
You were gonna leave me, so I had a doctor jug you with the serum.
You wanted me to stay.
If you left, my life would be difficult.
Before you drugged me with this, you were aware I didn't love you. You went out of your way to make this happen. Was our relationship set in stone for you?
You could say that.
Why didn't you just let me go?
I'm sorry, is that a question? You should know, I love you. But if that's too much of a cop-out, let me restate myself. I'm a rich man. You know this. I had everything that I ever wanted, and it was all planned out. There are consequences to ruining my plans. My luxuries in life that I'm not willing to start over for.
A consequence? Forcefully making someone fall back in love with you is a consequence?
Yes. Look, I told you the truth. There's nothing I can do at this point. I'm not apologizing. When I first met you, you were perfect. My life was set with you in it, but just recently, you became flawed. You wanted to leave me. I will not allow that. What I did to you is what you needed. You're a better person now, the way that I made you. The way I envisioned you as always.
What do we do now?
Do you love me?
Yes, I love you very much.
We can make this work. I promise you, darling, for better or for worse.
Hello there, Pumpkin.
Hey, sweetie, did I fall asleep?
Only for a little while. Did you dream at all?
I don't think so. I don't remember.
That's all right. It doesn't matter.
Probably wasn't important. You look beautiful.
Stop that. You're too kind. You always are.
I guess so. I love you.
I know you do.